Hello, lovely people. Welcome to From Last to First podcast. This is a space for those who are once labeled as not smart enough, those who once believed that they could not amount to anything, all because they were poor performers or did not get good grades back in school. So within this platform, we'll be hearing stories of people who have been there. They'll be sharing their journey, what they have been through, and how they became successful at it, because in this platform, the notion that you're selling is your grades not define you. So in today's episode, we'll be hearing a very interesting story from an amazing guest, and his name is Ratolo. Welcome, Ratolo, to this platform. So as we start, maybe you can tell us who you are, what you do, and for the context of this video, what grade did you get in KCSE?
Okay, wow. So my name is Vincent Ratolo. Currently, I'm into the media space. Videography, photography. I'm the founder of Ratolo Studios. Yeah, we founded it in, I think, 2018. And for the context of this conversation, you've taken me far away. Those are some of the things you want to forget. But yeah, in high school, I got a solid Daudi Msalabani, a D+. Yes.
Okay. So when did you start? Would you say you are always a poor performer? Or is it, does it seem like maybe you got to Form 4, then things started going south? Or how was it for you? Maybe from primary?
Okay, if I am to grade myself, in primary, I think I was a bright student in primary. Yeah, but the grades I got there didn't get me to a national school, but I went to what was then referred to as provincial schools, which was just below national schools. So I was not a poor performer in primary. Same as high school for the first 2 years, Form 1 and Form 2. We were doing great, amazingly. Until, I don't know what happened. This one, I think I can blame it on two things. Probably the company I kept, and I think then the environment, not really, personal choices. Basically, it's personal choices and the company I kept, because I think I became comfortable. Yes. So I got involved with other students who were coming. Remember, high school, you come from different backgrounds. So somewhere along the way, I think I lost my identity and went with the crowd.
So yako ni ile you're saying, mimi ndio sikusoma, roho safi.
On that one, okay, I tried. Let's just say KCSE didn't go as planned because, like I said, nililegeza. But then I knew that I'd recover in Form 4. So I even joined CU.
Hey.
Yes, in Form 4. Hey, lakini Mungu ni nani? That was the plan. But yeah, he had other plans. So that's how we ended up with a D+. But personal choices and the company I kept. Because what used to happen is in my squad, that clique, we had this guy. I think he was the leader of the group. He kept on saying, "Sasa mnasoma na kuna job." Yeah, so you get that song is sung in your head. You start
influence.
Yes. Yeah.
So, what did those grades make you believe about yourself at the time?
I remember when the results came out. It was a shock. Okay. I've been raised for the longest with a single mom. So she didn't push. Like, she's not the type that keeps on pushing, like, But I could see where we are coming from. Come from a very humble background. So I knew it was already a pressure. As much as she's not saying it, she wasn't comfortable or happy with the results. But she didn't tell me directly. So it was more of mental torture on my end. Like I was punishing myself because I know here I've messed up. So of course the excuse was they gave us an emergency paper, but deep down I know as much as I studied, it was the last stretch, it wasn't enough to elevate me or get me grades that I wanted. Because remember, for the longest, when you're in high school, the target is study, get good grades, and go to uni. So end goal is basically uni if you're in high school. So the grades I got clearly weren't giving me a direct pass to uni. So in my head, I was like, yeah, I'm a failure. This one, I've failed. And I remember I didn't even have plans. There was no, you see that light at the end of the tunnel? There was no tunnel for me. So I remember after seeing the results, I was like, during those motivational speakers, we had a session on every Friday, and they'd tell us, if you get this grade, you're getting here. If you get this, this is where you're ending. So my brain started replaying where I belong now. With my D+. Of course, I wasn't going to uni. My dream of becoming a pilot really failed.
So you wanted to be a pilot?
Yeah, that childhood dream. Sky was the limit. After the D+, I knew, like, that dream is gone. And I don't think I had plan B. For me, it was pilot, which is strange because the signs were there from Form 3.
Kwa imani, you were...
Yeah, plus I wasn't strong in maths. Apart from, I think maths, I enjoyed, like what? Around 3 topics. Commercial arithmetic, storing na taxes, kulipwa, higher purchase, like... Yes, the basics of the basics. But tukiingia calculus, hapo ulikuwa unanipoteza. But for some unknown reason, I saw myself at some point being a pilot. But when the results came, I think my world just came crumbling down. And I didn't know what to do now. Yeah, so the light was gone. There was no even tunnel.
Is there any did there any backlash that you received from maybe teachers or maybe at home or the society where maybe people who knew your grades, sana maybe teachers or maybe back at home, that like maybe they would tell you maybe or they'll give you labels like you will not amount to anything or easy grades hazitakupeleka mahali?
Backlash, that one I think it came even before the results because the teachers who would come to class, there's a way they'd grade people, like even seating arrangement. Mnajua tu ile row ni rather the first quarter of the class ni machopi, then mid, then kuna backbenchers sasa. As much as I wasn't in the backbenchers bit, I later on came to sit there because of the group. Like it looked cool by then. But with the constant talk for the 4 years, I think it had stuck in our head. Like if you don't get an A or a B, minimum C+, or wewe ni failure. So you can just gauge yourself. And I think that one tortured us. Like unakama unaangalia paper, niko wapi? Yeah, I'm not going to uni. Yeah, I'm a failure. If people talked, probably not any that I know of. But I could come because I have cousins and others got even better grades. They're joining uni. And when you are family gatherings, people are, you feel proud for the guys who have passed. I'm going to this uni, then wewe hizo ni conversation. Ikianza unajipea shughuli. Unaenda kuchota maji, ya kunywa, or, you just keep yourself busy so that nobody asks. So it was more of mental punishment coming from within. It was a fight within. Okay. But no one really came to me to, tell me directly. Because like I said, my mom wasn't the type that pushes. Okay, she wants you to pass, but I don't know, she was overwhelmed because tuko wengi and she's alone. So well, to me atu akili. Yes. But I think for her, later on, I came to realize that she was kind of supportive in some way. She was supportive. But kujipunish, I think I punished myself a lot. Yeah.
And was for the grade that you got?
Yeah.
Did you like expect it, or did that grade shock you? Ama ni ile you are used to the grades hadi ikikuja yuko tu zile za maybe I was hoping a miracle will happen nijikute uko juu, but
hey, so now that one. Did I expect the grade I got? No. Was I used to getting that one? Well, let's say I was used to. Okay, I got it. It wasn't the first time I got that grade, but I wasn't comfortable. Because in my head I was like, the final one, something will happen. God will do his miracles. Akinipe slightly above, which is now probably a C minor. I'd be comfortable. So it shocked me. It shocked me. And I think that's why I felt like my dream shattered. Because I didn't have plan B. Maybe plan B I didn't have.
Ilikuwa pilot
Yes.
or not?
Plan B I didn't have. So the grades really shocked me. Because even joining CU, it was more of that. I think I was playing with God. Because me, I just wanted nothing to do with Ukomadis. I do not want. Yes.
You've mentioned a very strong point, or you've said there are those motivational speakers who will come to school, and they're the ones who will say, "Kipata easy grades, you'll do this. You'll go. Maybe you can become this and this. If you don't get this, maybe you're here." So if kijipata you're not among your list, it's like you already place yourself where unafaa kukua. And so now moving forward, maliza KCSE and now you're done. Now what next? How did you've said the dream of being a pilot shattered from there. So how did you navigate through now up the next part? Sasa, what are you supposed to do from up?
Well, sasa see, hey, now at that time, guys never used to join uni immediately. I remember it was 2 years, Mnaka, 2 years as you
2 years.
Yeah. These joining at Tumemaliza Form 4 last year, then uni next year, that one came with, I think, Ruto. Yes, for us it was 2 years, Unaka, 2 years home. So I remember, because now I don't have plan B, it was manual work. Something I was not sure of. So my mom tried, she linked me up with certain people. Zingine naenda interview na angukia tu hapo, because, okay, Form 4 certificate, job gani. The way I was raised, I didn't go through hardship. Like, easy manual work siko najua. So, at the back of my mind, I knew mjengo na istaweza. Nitaanguka na mawe itani crash. Yeah, so somehow, I ended up, I did a lot. Because I've been a landscaper in Westie. I've been an office messenger. Yeah, basically ni kuitwa tu. I've helped with fixing the electric fence. I remember there's an uncle of mine who called me. He was like, juko home na nimesikia kuna job inafanyika, we kuja. Okay, I have no knowledge of electric fences and all. So mine was kusaidia fundi. Nipitishie pliers, nipitishie then. Yes. I remember my first wage, it wasn't a salary, that was a wage, was paid 700 and I was so happy. So from there I kept, like, hizo job ndogo ndogo, wase uzita, kibarua. I hate that word. I hate it. Yeah, so I did that, I think from almost for 3 years. Now the funny thing is, I was in a relationship then. Had 2 relationships and none of them knew. Reason being, I wasn't proud of that person who I was. And I knew, deep down I knew, I'm not staying here for the longest. Like, I won't stay here for long. So there's no need for me to tell you guys what I'm doing. I think nowadays is when ladies ask, what is this person doing? But then, I think, I don't know, maybe Niju, my area of work was around Westie, so no one was really bothered of what you're doing, as long as the money is there, and we try to be clean. Yeah. So for 3 years, landscaper, office messenger, fixing electric fences and all. Yeah. Then what happened is I knew I needed to move, like to move from all this. I wasn't comfortable at all, you could tell. I wasn't comfortable. But then I joined a church in Westie. Then guys are coming, everyone is speaking. Then Westlands gives you pressure because it seems like everyone has made it. So we'd be in classes, people are talking, others are in school, like now my age mates. The ones who are not in school, I remember there's a time I was put in a Bible study group because of my height. They judged me based on my height, so they thought I was like older. Then these guys are talking about there's a lady I remember. She was talking of how during the week, there's a day she woke up, went to work. She didn't feel like going to the office, so she stayed in the car. I'm like, what? You guys have cars here. Mimi, hata uni sijakanyaga. Like, I do not have papers. Other than the KCSE, I do not have. So I disappeared for like a month or two. Then my cousin forced me to go again. So for the longest, I just interacted with them, got involved in ministries and all. Like we'd go to schools, kukiwa na outreach tunaenda. Then one day, some guy asked me, where are you in life? I was like, maybe I gave them, like we had become friends. So I opened up. It was the first time I was opening up. And he was like, I'll introduce you to someone. So to cut the story short, they introduced me to the youth leader, sent me to the church, now like the overall priests. Nikaambiwa niandike letter, and that's how the church was able to like help me with bridging.
Okay.
Yes. But before that, remember kuna Bible studies. So every Sunday, guys are coming to preach to us. They're not making sense to me. Because the problem they think we have, I am not facing those problems. Mine is, I have failed. I need to do something with my life. I am not in school. So studying, you study hard, I'm not resonating with it. Until one day, there's a friend of mine. He's called Peter. They came to class. Them, they were ahead of us with, I think, class or two. Their Bible study was ahead of us. So he shared his story. And one thing he said, he mentioned his grade, D+. And I remember I stopped everything because for the first time, someone has mentioned a grade that I got. So, and they look like they're above me. I was like, okay, because to me, they had made it. So I was like, okay, I'm interested to hear this story. And he mentioned something, how after he got his grades, he felt like his world had shattered. Basically what I'm going through. But one thing is he had pride, like alikuwa na kiburi. So for him, the term repeating was not in his vocabulary. Like the pride he had wouldn't allow him to repeat. And I was like, this is now me. I do not want, because na imagine nianze kuvaa tena hizo high school. No, I'm not going back. Plus, I do not think I would have made much difference if I were to go back. Because now I have double pressure. I need to perform and my age mates are gone. If I'm repeating, it means the guys who are behind me are in that class. What happens if now they start again, like they outperform me? I didn't think I would manage that pressure. So for me, repeating wasn't an option. So through the church leader, they mentioned something to do with, I think you can start from somewhere. Unaweza bridge, uanze certificate, upande hivyo. So God did his thing. And hivyo nilijipata. I joined uni. Remember, at this time, I don't know what I want to do. I think that's also one of the mistakes I made while in high school. Because when apparently guys got a hint that in high school, you don't necessarily need to, okay, how did they put it? Some people got mentors who told them in high school, it's just a transition. Get good grades, you can change.
As you proceed.
Yes. For me, I picked my units, my subjects, based on what pilots are required. But amongst the subjects I picked, I wasn't strong in most of them. Because of maths and physics.
So
yeah. So later on, I came to learn that my classmates joined uni because of the grades they got. The marks, the subjects they did were easy, and they went and changed their course later on. Now I didn't have that advantage. But now here I am being told you can start from certificate. So I should look for universities. So I looked for the first one. They rejected me because apparently there was a subject I failed, but they really want it. It's a requirement. So the next one, they accepted me, but they gave me the option that was there was communication. So that's how I started doing communication.
So it's like you're applying, and with whatever your grade will enable you to do.
Yes. At this point, I don't think I have any choice because time imeenda and my D plus. So I just want to get to uni.
School, yeah.
Then another thing I hated was college because I think it was inculcated in me. College is slightly lower. So look for university. Like I wanted. So anything that felt like college kept pushing me back. So I didn't go for college. I remember there was a college then, aviation. Someone proposed it. I was like, no. Nikatumwa. Remember the church asked me for 3 papers. I didn't produce your college. So it was uni. I went to the aviation college, picked their flyer, but never submitted. I gave 2. Amongst the 2, one is the one that rejected me. But the one that took me in, tukaenda nayo. So I did my certificate. And I think from there now, it hit me, the mistakes I made of company and not studying, being comfortable. So those ones I was like, yeah, we are not repeating this. So I need the VIN that was in primary, not the high school one. So there I proved that I could, I think I was intentional because I've failed already. So now this one, seen another option. Yeah. Remember, it's being paid for by the church. So I did my SAT and luckily, I think I topped that class. Not that I had any, I didn't know I was into communication. Yeah, so we just stopped that class. Then I made a mistake. I didn't communicate to the boss of the church that I'd want to pursue. Yeah, call it bad manners. So mimi juu ati nimewin huku, so I just reapplied for diploma. I remember it was a lady, she called me, kanipe msomo, unapewa chai. She was nice. Anakuserve chai, samosas, but anakupasha. So samosa hata usikii taste. But me, I was like, yeah, nisha apply. So she told me, whatever you did was wrong. The church did not agree to sponsor you for diploma. But sasa you shall apply, and I'm seeing your grades are good. I think we'll just pay for you. So she told me, come, I remember it was on a Tuesday. Kaniambia, come on Thursday to collect your check. And I came, and the check was, I remember it because I banked it. It was 70 G's. I was like, wow, okay. So I had this guilt because I know what I'd done was wrong. Nikatuma ma sorry zangu, but I was like, wewe, I will not fail you again. So through that, I think it was diploma is 4 semesters. Again, we topped because certificate I did communication. Then diploma, I changed to diploma in journalism. So through diploma in journalism, there was a unit called photography. I got it in certificate, but again, we repeated it in diploma. And I think that's the first time I came to interact with cameras. And I fell in love with it because when I was doing diploma in journalism, I wanted to be a presenter.
So when you started, you saw up and as a presenter.
Yeah, so after interacting with the camera and I fell in love with it, I realized actually
you changed.
We can move from in front of camera to behind the camera. And that's how I fell in love with photography and videography. Yes. So that was basically my uni life, how I got into uni from a D plus. Yeah, and that's how.
From not knowing what you want to do to.
Yes, actually, doing diploma is when now it came clear to me of what I wanted to pursue. Yes, that's how I knew my passion. Because I'd struggled with all the other units, but kuja kwa photography, videography, like I'm getting the concept. I don't know what's happening, but I don't even need to touch the camera to know the setting. Like I can read the room, nikupe rough settings, then we'll adjust based on now. Okay. So, yeah. But then there was still, I didn't feel enough because remember, my peers went to uni direct. Them, they're doing their degree. Maybe I'm still struggling with SAT deep. So I still felt I wasn't enough. I don't think I was that confident. Yeah.
So that's what you'll say at the time. That's what you believed about yourself at the time.
Yeah. And also, okay, if you're in uni, even interacting with other students, I think it felt like a Form 1 interacting with a Form 3, Form 4. Like wase wa deep, wasat, mkimit watu wa degree, kuna some level of respect mnawape. Because at the back of your mind, you don't know what's happening. You don't know what they are taught. Already meambiwa wako a grade higher. So by default, your mind you find yourself fearing them or giving them respect. I don't know whether it's supposed to be that way, but naturally, it comes naturally. Like you just find yourself, when you're having a conversation with a degree person kwa lift or kwa stairs, you tend to listen more to what they're saying, even before they start speaking, like already to.
Yeah, I believe it's how the society has just shown us this. The people who are like ahead, there's a way you just, you believe they are somehow better or
superior.
Yeah, you just respect them for where they are. So wow, that was an interesting story. So you've said, so in campus, in that journey when you were doing your certificate and diploma, were your grades still, when you were starting, like that first, let's say the exam that you did, were you like still struggling, or ulifika tu kama umeanza kupata good grades?
The first one was a surprise. We didn't know how uni exams are. So it came as a surprise, and I think everyone failed actually. Everyone failed because we didn't know what to expect. Like hujaiona exam ya uni na kaji. Until we realized actually what you are taught is what's set. I think that's what was missing in high school. Because in high school you'd study, you don't know where the exam will come from. So you're just reading, then mwalimu anaamua aset vitu zake. But in uni, if you read the notes, all of them, at least kuna kitu. You can't, it's hard to fail. Plus, I remember this lecturer telling us there's no wrong answer. So it's how you understand the concept. So long as you explain, you've grasped something, you can win a mark there. So I think that's what saved us. After the first exam, for me it was, I don't know whether I was cramming, but if I was cramming, I think I was good at it. I became good at it. Yes.
But you wouldn't say you being a D student, affected you in, like you were doing the exams ukijiambia tu, either way I'm used to, so naeza pita ama nianguke, but you're mostly lying in less idea.
Failing.
You're not expecting much.
Now, surprisingly is, I think after the first 2 semesters, I realized that the high school is over. It's only I who was not letting go. Like that tag, okay, itabaki kwa certificate, but it means nothing in uni. And that one I realized because there are people who performed better than me, because si mnapiga story, what did you get, so you're like, you scored way higher than me, what are you doing here? So them, they failed probably in 1 unit or, But at some point when I realized, okay, I performed poorly in high school, but here when I'm serious, napita machupi. So I think that one kept me going. Yeah. So that tag, ni mimi nilikuwa nimeishikilia tu, but essentially it ends. Actually it ends after you clear high school. That tag shouldn't be there. And I remember there's one lecturer who, she mentioned it as a by the way. She was like, some of us don't even, like she has studied, and she was like, some of us don't even use that certificate when applying for jobs. I thought it was a joke until I realized that actually after high school, there's so much other courses you can do that by the time you're presenting your CV, there's no room for KCP or KCSE. Okay, they put it there as a, by the way, as a, but it doesn't really matter. What you are currently pursuing or what you've achieved is what will determine whether you get the job or not. So that one kept me going. But beating others who performed better than me, that one used to feel nice. That's why I won't lie. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say, okay. I'll say I feel like God has his way of I see how God was showing you in ways like you're saying, like that person just mentioned out of nowhere. So that person mentioned something that will like it helps you or it encourages you in one way or another. So as you're proceeding, you'll get encouraged.
Remember the manual work I was doing? Yes. So it happened that diploma was paid for by certain diploma was paid for by the church. But upper choir deep, it hit me that I need to do something. Like I knew, deep down I knew, probably I'm not a book smart like a student, but I knew I didn't want handouts. Like sijui ni kiburi, but I just wanted to own something of mine. Hii kupewa didn't feel right. So I remember immediately after the diploma, actually there's a friend of mine who was into photography and videography. So he'd call me because he was like, I know where you school and the course you're pursuing. This was way before we even graduated. It was like, I run this business. I'm into photography, videography. Why can't you come? You'll be helping me. So at first, I started as like helping him carry the cameras around, tripods. Then one day he was like, now that you've grasped, because he didn't teach me the basics, those ones I learned in class. But the editing bit, that one I credit it to him because he introduced me to softwares like Lightroom. So with that, I kept on sharpening my skills, Ivo. Then that's how the first time he paid me, I was like, people can actually earn from this. So I could see what he was doing. So from there, I knew, I asked myself, what can I do for myself that can sustain me? Yes, we are pursuing what next after diploma. Because I think I felt intimidated because like that tag, the D+, kept on, because ukiangalia applications a job. C+ and above, 2 years experience. So I'd disqualify myself from those applying for those jobs. So at some point, then I remembered while still in high school, they call it job shadow or internship. Went to internships. One was Nairobi Hospital. That one I didn't do what was in my field because niliekwa pharmacy department. Kapewa kabuti, kikoti kia white. So mine was to arrange the medicine squad. Like they have a big store ya madawa. So you arrange them alphabetically. So that one I didn't like. Harufu ya dawa, and it was a lot of work. Then the second one, we were taken to some bank up museum where Kempinski is. I think it's something. I can't remember the name, but it had the initials. Yeah. Anyway, so I went there for 2 hours. After 2 hours, see the guy, the teller, is showing me what he does. He's transferring money from abroad to Kenya, then converting them in the account Tanzania. I'm just looking at the screens and I'm like, I don't think I'm built for an 8 to 5. I think by that time I knew job ya kukaa kwa ofisi is not for me. Because at some point I think I even dozed off. Nili zone out.
You're not there kabisa.
I just hope he didn't see that bit because that might have been demoralizing. But yeah, from that I knew I'm not built for 8 to 5. So now I was looking for something that I love that is not 8 to 5. So now fast forward, we're almost graduating from diploma. Then I'm starting to go to these gigs and they are fun. The money looks easy. Like, okay, it's a lot of work standing and moving around, but it's better compared to every morning. Like I hate routines. Yeah. So from there, I think fast forward, graduate, I now start getting my gigs, but now I'm hiring cameras from people. So I'm learning to edit. At first we started with photography, no videos, then graduated to videos. But then a friend challenged me and they were like, have you registered your business? I was like, that's a foreign language. What do you mean register? So I just didn't, I didn't put much focus to it until I started getting gigs with corporates and they'd take advantage. The first question they ask you, uko na KRA pin your business? Are you registered? If you say no, at you wanna reduce the rates. Like let's say a gig is 50 Gs, they give you 30 or 25. So I didn't have much knowledge about taxation and all. I was like, yeah, Upper, you guys are taking advantage of me. And even I think what pushed me also was you are seated with people, too much English, don't feel confident enough. So I knew, okay, this job is good, but I'll need to do something. There's something I'm missing out on. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but clearly there's something because these people are not treating me professionally. Then it was, I don't think Kenya tulikuwa tumeembrace historia production. Cameraman is just a cameraman. They don't know a difference between wale paparazzi, they don't know the difference between a photographer and a paparazzi. For them, so long as uko na camera, so me sikupenda madharau. So I knew this is my field. I'm not leaving, but we will need to change something about it.
Okay, interesting. Like I love how your journey, it's inaenda tu iki-grow. Like from here to now getting clients, to first from not knowing what you want to do, to try to doing this course and you're like, I think naeza fanya hii, to now getting your own clients, because these clients were through referrals, right?
Yes. Marketing, we sucked at marketing. Even now we struggle. Even now we struggle to post. I see people posting on TikTok, like content creators. Kuna tu respect mwape. Like your consistency, it's not easy. Even creating a 1 minute reel every day, si rahisi hivyo.
Consistency. Yeah. Okay, so what would you say is that practical step that you took that started shifting the direction of your life? What is that one thing that you can say that maybe will encourage someone? Is it changing of like your mindset? Is it the hope and ulikuwa unaenda ukipata, the more a door opens, unaona okay.
The step I made, and I don't think I'll ever regret, is meeting the current clique of friends I have right now. Like I knew at some point, kuna watu tutaenda mbali. So I started with friends. And my church actually came through because I found different kind of people in every field, the who's and who's. And remember, there's something that not having good grades does to you, unknowingly too. Unakuwa tu timid. When people are talking, you're just quiet.
Naturally,
there's no confidence. So for me, I knew I wanted to be like these people. Too much English. There's very polished English. That one I admired. But now, I think I needed to know them past now these casual conversations. How was you? How was your week? I needed to know what are they doing? How did they get there? What is it that separates them from the rest? And from that one, I think I found friends. And now I've come to realize that there's this friend of ours who says, in your clique, if all of you usually agree, like you don't disagree, then you're cheating yourselves. Like in your group, if every time you say tuendeni hivi, then everyone agrees, then you're not sharpening each other. Find you a group or a clique of friends who will challenge you. What are you doing this year? At the end of the year, what can we expect from you? At the end of the month, what are you doing? In 5 years, what do you expect to achieve? And I think through friends is when now, through this pushing, because unakaa hivi unasikia, huyu amefanya hivi, huyu amefanya hivi. So mimi at some point I was asked, Vin, what are you think? Are you done with school? Like, are you comfortable with your diploma? how is the business doing? And remember, I already spotted that there's something that needs to be done for me to get respect. Fine. I'm in photography, videography business, but I don't feel respected enough. Yes. And also, I haven't unlocked the key to me earning the 100 Gs plus, because that my target was that. Hii kupata do ndogo.
The way umeona there is.
Yes, I'm not comfortable with this, because at some point I'm growing old. So I felt like I'm struggling already. Will this money, if I stay here, will I be able to sustain myself in the next 5 or so years? So out of that pressure from friends, nilijikuta tu nimewambia next year mina join shule. Sijajua pesa itatoka wapi. I was like, I think ni kama nitaendelea na shule. Yes. And honestly, I do not know where the money was coming from, because I wasn't employed. I was depending on gigs, which referrals. And ukiniitisha paycheck, your graph iko up and down, like see constant. So something happened. The year is 2019. So a friend of mine calls me. He tells me there's a gig in Uganda. We're supposed to document something. Aliniambia April. Was like, you need a passport. But then I'm stuck because I don't have money. So nikaulizia nikaambiwa sijui passport unaweza pata, sijui ya East Africa ni cheap, ni 1500 or something, but then you pay to and fro. So the first thing I did was ask around how much is a passport. So that's how I came to know of the price of passport. So we looked for money because it was in March. Gig ni November. So I looked for money through gigs, na save. Nika apply passport. That's how I got my passport. Applied, then we went for the gig. Then there we met, nilikuwa wazungu, ni NGO. So through interactions, wakaniambia, you need to have a price tag, you need, like all those, you need to have a website so that when we are asked, we can refer you through your website, people can see your work and all. So I came back with an open mindset, whereby, okay, tumepata passport came after I think 3 months. So hapo nilikuwa safe. Then my friend who called me, yeye hakuwa na passport, and I saw how he struggled. I was like, yeah, this is one win. So the next one was now school. How are you getting to school? So after the gig, si ndio the corona thing came. Lockdown. Hey, that one messed us up, because now hakuna gig. But now the church I go to is an Anglican. Anglicans had not embraced this live streaming. But at this point, I had my equipment, I had a camera. So what we do is church watu waendi. So the pastor asked, how can we, through the youth, stay online? Because other churches, we are seeing them online. By the time this corona, we don't know when it will end. So how will we might even lose our congregants. So we were like, we can do a pre-recording, then upload on YouTube. Then we keep, reaching out. So he asks, how is that possible? So I offered my camera, and yeah, together with a team. Ilikuwa media, tulikuwa tunaita media team, but ni my youth, basically my youth. It wasn't that established. So that's how we managed to sustain the church through corona. But then remember, we were pre-recording. Then we learned of a software called OBS, where you can pre-record, then Premiere. So inaka ni kama iko live. We didn't have even equipment. So through that, tukatafuta laptop, downloaded the software, it's free. So we'd record on Thursdays, then upload on Sunday. And cops would come, wakisema, I go to St. Mark's. They're coming, St. Mark's wako live. Si tumejilokia kwa room na wifi. So you'd see those Land Cruiser passing. Wanaangalia, wanapiga simu, wanasema church haina mtu imefungwa, but kwa YouTube I don't know who used to snitch. So by then the president was Kamwana. So he opened the country. So we had a problem. Remember, we are not live streaming. We were pre-recording, edit, then upload. So now we need to continue with this thing. so that church kifunguliwa we sustain so that congregants wasione kama tumwadanganya. So how do we live stream? So we do research and tukaambiwa kuna something called capture card. That's how we came up with capture card and sound card. Yeah, you link it with the laptop. Capture card helps the laptop recognize your camera as its own. That's how we went into live stream. So how did I get into work? After the country opened, church ikafunguliwa tukaambiwa ni I think alisema quarter of congregants can now join. Yes. Okay. So the church management called and they're like, we've seen you guys what you've been doing. You've helped us. We didn't lose congregants. We've been preaching. So we'd want to employ you, like you work for us. Same thing you've been doing, but now not as volunteers because they used to give us transport. And that's how we ended up in employment. Yeah.
And so would you say during this time you said you were freelancing?
Yes.
So had you like look for a team? Had you grown to a point yenye sasa uko na watu you're working with, or ilikuwa wewe peke yako?
It was friends, like not more than 5. Yeah. Then one of them, I think he was more experienced because he had worked with Family TV and Citizen. So actually he was the one helping with the editing. I didn't know how to edit videos. So him I'd record, then he does the editing. Yes. Okay,
so finally you get to register your business, you said.
Yeah, so there's one friend who kept on pushing until akanipeleka yeye mwenyewe kwa government offices. Nilipanga line 3 hours, nothing is moving. Just seeing people passing me, wale wanajuana wanaingia kwa ofisi hapo. I think it was ilikuwa City Hall ama I think nilizunguka tao. Then we finally managed to register the business. KRA pin tukapata. So I think hapo actually is when now it hit me that what I had wished for is happening. After the now registering, because the first question was, ukipata gig na corporate, are you registered? I'm like, yes. Do you have a bank account? Yes. Then wanaanza kukutreat really different. Now, you can feel the energy change. Yeah, like wanakona. They don't actually care about your papers. It's more of what have you done? Like, have you formalized everything? I was like, nyinyi mtanijua vizuri. So, we registered the business, account opening, KRA, then we got our first gig with, funny thing, a government, whatever, wanajita ELF, they train youths. So that's how I earned my first 100K. And yes.
Possible.
And after that, I remember I paid my guys, kila mtu yake, paid the whatever service, any other thing that we needed, like hiring extra cameras. Pesa yenye ilikuwa ni kule, nikaitupa yote shule. That's how I applied for my degree actually. So I didn't know how we will sustain it, because even the money I paid could sustain me what? Hizo my registration fees, nini, then 3 units, not 6, 3. So from there, how we schooled all the way to graduation.
Ni God too.
Yeah. Ni God, like literally, ni God. But the first 100+ K that I got was after we managed to register the business. Yes. Wow. So I knew, but through friends pushing me, that's what worked. Yeah. And that's why I keep on insisting, find you someone who's challenging. Msikue comfortable tu ati ni sherehe. Okay, piga sherehe yako, yes. But at least know where you want to be. Plan your work. Yes.
Sikuwa wale mwizi ambiana ukweli.
Yes. If you feel like your friends are fake, they probably are. Na tuongele ile fake ya ati wanakuonea wivu. You know, some people don't like being corrected and they call that being fake. But I believe you can feel the energy if it's coming from a good place or not. So advice ikiwa poa, you take it. Some people maybe approach yao ndio different, but whatever they are saying is correct. You sieve the negative, take the positive that can come out of the the message. Yeah.
Wow, yours is a testimony. Your definition of your success is right now as compared to then when you were starting out, because you've mentioned of how you struggled with, you were beating yourself down, not believing that like you're qualified, all the way to having all these dreams and accomplishing them one by one. So what would you say your definition of success is as compared to what you know then?
If I look back, I think success then looked like white collar job. Yes. Like it's an instant. But right now, after going through what I've gone through, I feel like, first of all, kila mtu akona purpose. And success is a process. Like sometimes the hardships you go through are to build you. Like they're moving, it's a stepping stone. Whatever challenge you are going through, if you lose you lose focus or you get demoralized early, you might not experience it. I'm not saying be comfortable with suffering, but can you turn your situation around? Like, fine, you've gone through something, but pick a lesson from it. Pick a lesson from it and learn. Don't be comfortable suffering. That one nayo. I don't like suffering. Don't be comfortable suffering. Challenge yourself. You don't need to be book smart, but we learn through studying. And I think you don't need to study about money or your field too. I'm sure there's someone doing something similar that you're doing and they're succeeding. If you can find things to study about the person or the field, wejijenge. Even if it's photography, kwanza field, your media, it's so wide and it's ever changing, and there are articles. So you might be doing something, but you don't know about what others are doing. So if you can spend your time on YouTube or wherever, just try, at least per day, you've learned something in the same field that you didn't know. I think that's how you grow. You don't need to like lock yourself in the room and study. No, it's not, books are not for everyone, but I think right now to co-advantage, you can even compare notes. Who are the leading so-and-so in this field? What are they doing? Just develop interest in learning what others are doing, and it will lift you up. Plus, find what you like. Don't stress in a place you don't feel comfortable. First, find something you're comfortable doing, then now invest by researching about the same thing. But success ni process. I think many times we want that turning moment, like shoop, jana sikuwa nayo, leo iko, so that it can look like success. But no, that's not it. Because if I look at myself right now, there's a time I used to hire cameras. Now I own. You look at the equipment, ukianza ku break down, when you're buying something like a mem card, it's 2.5, doesn't feel like much, until you look at 4 mem cards and you realize, it's a significant figure. Look at the lens you started with, and now that you have, plus the price, you realize you've invested, and that's actually a growth. When you buy kidogo, it doesn't look like it, but after you give yourself some time, and you now look at the things you've achieved, you'll actually tap yourself in the back and be like, actually, you are doing something.
And
you've grown.
Wow. So if you will dedicate your story to someone who needs hope, who will it be and why?
First of all, I usually fear telling my story to people who are in high school because I don't think I have the perfect words to tell them. But my fear is usually to make them get comfortable. But one biggest lie I think we tell ourselves is education is not key to success. It is important. Tuanzie tu hapo before we even talk about the picking yourself up. Tukubaliane education is key. Because like my story, I'm looking at the journey it has taken me versus the people who got to uni straight. Fine, I've collected enough. Probably I'm more experienced in that I did whatever I did, the other courses before I could start my degree, because that one I saw it. Even when we were doing our degree, there's some things people weren't understanding, but because mimi nimefanya diploma, yes. So I could even help them. The fear I had talking to degree students then, when I was a diploma student, I realized, I'm more knowledgeable now because of my diploma, the one that I feared. And you guys are blank, and you're now looking up to me for help. So there's that. There's experience in diploma, your stages. But let's not forget that hatuna time. Yes. So I'm looking at myself. If I had started my degree then, probably ningekuwa far. Yes. There's the time factor. Those years that I spent doing certificate and diploma, these guys who went straight, probably they have an advantage over me. So there's that. And it's also cheaper. Because one thing I learned with bridging, it's expensive.
It is.
It's really expensive because I think by the time our portal, student portal, it shows how much you've paid. So there's a time I'm talking to someone and they're complaining. I didn't know we were studying with government-sponsored students. So us guys are paying 80 Gs. These guys are paying, I don't know, 50. Now wana complain, sijui fee imeongezeka. So I'm like, okay, mnalipa ati 50. Boss, mimi nalipa 80. So there's that. So it's expensive to bridge and also the time factor. But we also acknowledge that we are not the same. Like others are gifted more than we are in terms of books. So if you find yourself, like if you're fully gifted, like wewe shida yako tu ni kusoma, I'd say study. It will save you time and money. But if you struggle, again, it's not the end of the tunnel, I'll say. Yes.
Because actually the platform is not to encourage those in school to fail, because either way you will make it, because as we are hearing, there are some struggles also, and there are some challenges. There's that failure mindset that sticks. You don't believe in yourself. While for other people, the confidence is there; it comes naturally. While for you, you might struggle, and you wouldn't know how your turn will take you. Like for you, there was God provided opportunities where you felt you were encouraged. Like as you said, your friend from church shared his story, and you're like, oh, so you see, there's that. So if you do not have, if you fail and you don't have, and you have that failure mindset and it sticks with you, you don't have anyone, or you don't have those little glimpse of hope to encourage you, you might stick there for a very long time. As you had said, you may proceed to work that 8 to 5, whether you like it or not, go struggle. Then by the time you're realizing that this is not what I want, it's years and years later. So I like how you have said that there's that time factor, which is very, very important to note. So it's not to encourage anyone who is in school to fail, because to fail comfortably, just do your best. But if you do your best and it doesn't work out, there's still hope. So lastly, what will you tell your younger self who felt lost or discouraged?
Look at me now. I mean, my younger self, I don't know what I was afraid of. Yes. For me, it was fear. And now I think I do not understand why I was afraid. Yes. For me, it's that simple. Look at you.
Back.
Whatever you are afraid of, you've conquered. Yes.
Yeah. And as much as you've talked about now that high school student, what will you encourage that student right now? Because right now, each year, actually, there's KCSE. The grades come out, and definitely there's always someone who is there at the bottom, and there's that confusion. Because I feel like the story is just the same. We're in the same beliefs are similar, whereby you're supposed to get a good grade and get to a good university. So if that is not the direction that you're planning to take, even family, even your parents themselves don't know what to do with you. They'll just ask you, unataka kufanya nini? And if you don't know what you're passionate about, you don't know what you, as you said, at least you knew I wanted to become a pilot, as much as the grades were not reflecting. But what will you tell that high school student who is waiting for those grades, or has maybe already received those grades, and they're in that process of confusion after school, trying to figure out what should they do? Are they a failure, or am I then supposed to, just do any job just because then I was not qualified to go to a school?
This one is a tricky one because it's, you see, even the high schoolers themselves, the pressure doesn't start with them. It starts with parents. And I wish there's a way we could speak to our parents, because most of the time they want their children. I see ladies nowadays calling their kids mini-me. So they want a replica of them. And this one, especially in terms of performance and all. But what they forget is people are different. So if we can get this message to the parents, hey, stop pressuring kids. That is number one. But now for the children themselves, kama books zimekata, I'm sure there's that one thing that you're passionate about. Don't be afraid to pursue it. It might look stupid, and I think especially in Kenya, there are some industries that still haven't picked. Like apparel expects a doctor or, a medic or
engineer.
Yes. But then a kid is into art or fashion. If because at the end of the day, it's your life. So if deep down you feel like, Mimi, I'm not cut for the books. Like I can't achieve what my parents want. But deep down, I feel my heart is like pushing me towards this certain thing. I'd say pursue it. Yeah. Pursue it. It might not look, okay, problem with now what to do in life, it doesn't come, it's not clear. It's just a feeling that comes. You're not sure. You're not sure. But you want it, but you're not sure. So my message is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And there's so long as you easy, maybe I am go for it. You can always change. You can change in future. If you feel like this one now it's not working, you can always change. But have something in mind. First of all, have something in mind. Then try pursue it. You'll learn along the way.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So thank you so much, Ratolo. Your story has really encouraged me as well, being a D+ student as well. And so I don't know if there's anything else you feel like you've left out, or really anything else you'd want to add.
My message is no one came with a manual. Yes. You'll figure out.
On the way as you continue.
But don't be afraid, especially that D student. If somehow you've managed to find your way in, corporate world, don't be intimidated by the ones who came before you. If you feel something is wrong, address it, of course, politely, but be a go-getter. Yes. Confidence, it'll grow with time. Even those people, they were not there. Imagine only apply wakiogopa HR. The confident one, that confident person in the office, pia alikuwa anaogopa HR at some point. But after staying in the company, confidence ikakam. So even you, speak up, jitume. Yes.
Wow. So thank you so much for sharing your story. I think I've picked up so much from your story, starting from, just your journey. It has really encouraged me as well. And it's a perfect definition of your grades definitely do not define who you are. And so if you're out there and you're in that space, or someone who this video will encourage, maybe you can just share it with them. Also, you can comment down below any takeout that you've taken from this video. What is that one thing that stuck with you or encouraged you in this video? And also, if you have a story that you'd want to share, a similar story, or definitely everybody has a different story, but if you have a story that is similar to what we're talking about, you can reach out to us via the email that is on the bio. So thank you, and see you in the next video.